Welcome to Spine Chillers and Serial Killers. Emma's got the haunting shadows in the night. Becky digs the crime scenes, tales of bloody fright. Tash just sits there wide-eyed, did that really occur? Laughing through the chaos of the creepy and absurd. Spine chillers and serial killers, where the ghosts meet the crime scene thrillers. Spooky, funny, strange, but true. They've got a nightmare just for you. Don't look behind you. Did you hear that?
Hi, and welcome back to Spine Chillers and Serial Killers for our 6th season, I think. Yep, that's right. I'm getting the nod of approval. I'm Becky.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Tash. Hello!
Hello! Welcome back.
Well, this is exciting.
We didn't die. We're
didn't
still
die.
here.
I'll be honest, we definitely ghosted you.
We absolutely ghosted you.
It wasn't even a slow ghost, was it? It was just a bam, dead, we're gone.
Dead.
Oh.
We're just not here anymore. Yeah, we suck. We're sorry.
Yeah, sorry. The weather was too hot. We needed to leave.
Oh, that's what it was, wasn't it? It was the weather.
It was. We just couldn't bear to be
damn it.
sat recording. Yeah, and then we just never recorded again.
Until now.
We're back. But you've got to forgive us because we're adorable.
Yeah.
So cute.
So, ladies, summer. Good?
Yeah. Yeah, I came to France and I saw you.
You did see me.
What else did I do? Worked a lot. I got some really cute pyjamas that I'm wearing now. Obsessed.
They are nice teal colour.
Lovely teal colour.
Oh, peacock.
You look like a beautiful
Let me see
peacock.
your
I was just about to say.
Your peacock. I don't really know what else I've got to report.
Yeah, I didn't do really. I mean, no, that's a lie. I joined a Romanian dog rescue association and it became my life. So that's literally the
Sorry,
person
but aren't you running it?
I'm not the president.
But you're
the
up there.
president's right-hand man.
But I do a lot.
And the president does less than you?
No, she doesn't. She does
Stirreth not
Okay.
the pot, Natasha. Stirreth not.
The pot is fine. But, it's manic and emotional and, yeah, I'm just knackered. But, hey, we started in July. I think the first, what would you say, transport of bringing Romanian dogs over was on the 19th of July. And since then, we've rescued just over 100 dogs.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow.
Well done.
Amazing work.
I know, go us. So, yeah. That was my summer, basically. Didn't really go away anywhere. Had a few nice days out with the kids. My husband built a gorgeous deck and installed a lovely big pool, and then the weather turned to shit.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, standard, but it's there for next year.
Great. Aw, Bex, how was your summer?
It was really good. Saw Tash, saw Emma. But there's some other stuff went down that I haven't told you about, and I thought I'd wait until the podcast was on to tell you.
Oh, exciting.
And you two are going to be like, Becky, what?
Oh my God.
Right. Seatbelt on, strap yourselves in, because
I'm in.
Buckled in, tightened it.
I think possibly I might have a peeping Tom.
What the fuck?
Emma's response is, what the fuck? I think excited.
Oh my God.
I love how I have two different reactions. Let me tell you the story. I'll try and explain it as clearly as possible. And then you can tell me what you think, because the brain's power of rationalizing things, or I just ignore things. I don't know what's wrong with me. If I was a story and this gets worse, I'd be like, why didn't she do something now? So what happened was, it was over August. It was really, really hot. So obviously when it's hot, you have your windows open.
You do.
It's true, you do.
We have them electric roller down blinds that you get. So we just leave them open a little bit just so that it lets the air circulate, but they're actually shut. No one can get in.
Yeah.
Our house is all on one floor, so it's all a ground floor property. We didn't have the kids for a couple of weeks over the summer. They'd gone to various grandparents' houses to have fun while we worked. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I could smell cigarette smoke very, very strongly in our bedroom, as if someone was stood outside of our bedroom window, smoking. When I wake up in the middle of the night, suddenly it's often like a little bit sleep paralysis. I can't really move very much. And also I was absolutely kind of scared. I was like, why does it stink of cigarettes in here? We don't smoke. And it wasn't someone just walking by the house, and it was quite late at night in a tiny little village. So I told my husband about it the next day. I managed to get back to sleep. But that's strange enough as it is. The next day, landline, yeah, we still have a landline for the children, went off in the middle of the night, and that's never ever happened before.
Oh, I don't like that. That always,
that's creepy anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
If the phone goes off at a weird time, you're like, who's died? What's happened?
Yeah, what's happened, yeah.
But we both woke up, so it definitely wasn't just me dreaming. One evening in our kitchen, I opened the window and it smelled of old smoke, as if someone had smoked and stubbed out a cigarette. It really smelled. But that's the opposite side of the house, not away. It's away from the road. Stale cigarettes. But it still smelled quite strong. Like, so we did have like a beer bottle on the ledge where my brother-in-law had been stubbing his ones out when he was over, but it didn't smell all the other nights when I'd opened it since he'd been there. So anyway,
I never noticed a smell when I was there, when I stayed.
Yeah. And so I chucked it all out, and I thought, well, I'll chuck all this out and maybe it's just that. Again, I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, oh, it is a bit weird. Another time, we'd forgotten to lock the door, and the door, it was as someone had moved the handle at our front door. And then it was a few weeks ago, the window was open in our kitchen, and it's in the same room as where we watch telly. Me and my husband were just watching telly, and I looked at him and I was like, oh, I can smell it again. I can smell smoke. And I said, come here. And he was like, oh yeah, it smells. And we went back to the back, the kitchen window again, and it smelled of smoke, as if someone was smoking, looking in our window again. But again, the blinds were shut, but open slightly just to let a bit of air through. So we can't see out unless we push our faces right up to the window.
Oh, God. Did you do it?
So we opened the blinds, but by the time the blinds got all the way up...
Yeah, someone could have scarpered.
So anyway, we were looking in our garden. Our outside lights really light it up really well. So we're looking in our garden. In our garden, we have a shed. And behind the shed, there's like a ditch kind of thing towards the road. And when we turned the lights on, our cat was in the garden doing that nosy cat thing. You know, when they like really go all long and trying to look behind the shed from like far away. And then it was like really scatty was the cat, like as if someone was hiding behind the shed. So my husband went and got in the car and drove round, driving up and down that bit of road. But by the time we'd, opened the blinds, like gone and got in the car, whoever it was would have been like long gone. And anyway, he came back in the end, and he went and shouted in the garden and was like, I'm gonna fucking kill whoever's in there. So they'd already be gone by that. He was just trying to make noise so that whoever it was would go away.
Big scary man.
Yeah, big scary man in his boxer shorts.
So maybe this isn't sexy peeking, Tom. Yeah, and he smells
weird. And also, why smoke? Why smoke in the window? That's like, oh, hey, I'm here.
Silly people.
Yeah, so possibly might have and this is like different areas of the house where the smoke's been coming in from. So it's not like someone's walking by the front of the house and loitering a little bit and getting a bit of smoke coming in.
Can you get a camera?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna put cameras up. So then if we do get a peeping Tom, I'll get them on.
And then you
Film.
can peep on them.
I could peep them too.
Oh, how the tables turn.
Oh, that's creepy, though.
That's
the idea of
awful.
somebody, as in my head, they're like on purpose blowing the cigarette smoke into your blinds as well, just to be horrible.
Yeah, how awful.
Extra creepy. Yeah. And especially the fact that, you know, it was hot. I wasn't really dressed very much, sleeping in bed. But to
That's
see into our bedroom,
creepy.
you'd have to have gone right up to the window and really looked in. And
Yeah, but peep. That's in the
That's
name.
what peeping
Yeah.
Toms do, isn't
they
it?
loving having a good peep. Yeah, so we've kept the blinds shut now. And obviously the
Good.
door is always locked, but I've definitely make sure that it is this time. So yeah.
That's creepy as shit. When was the last?
About 2 weeks ago.
And nothing since.
No.
Maybe Noel scared him off.
I hope it has. And then also the weather's not as hot now, so you know, I haven't really got the windows open as much, especially not at night. Hornets would be in as well. Hornet time, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, Bex,
Yeah, so that was my
that's not
summer.
very nice.
That's a bit shitty.
Yeah, but we'll see. I'll let you know if anything else happens. But
Jesus.
I know. I just kind of hope that it was a massive coincidence and the wind happened to blow smoke into the house. But it's weird that we've lived here for, 3 years now, and that's never happened before, so... meh.
If you've got an Alexa or something, you can set up like a home invasion thing, can't you? Where you can start playing like satanic music and you pick the wrong house to fuck with and
Yeah.
get the dog barking
Yeah.
and scare the shit out of them.
Yeah, I'll have to do something creative.
Yeah, get creative. Well, I'm actually quite concerned about you now.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it seems to be better now. I think since the last thing happened, it seems to have stopped whoever it was doing it.
Yeah, hopefully they fucked off. People are
Yeah.
creepy. Fucking
Arseholes.
weirdos. Arseholes, yeah. Anyway, should we get to some stories?
Yeah, let's get
Oh,
to
yeah.
some stories. I've just got a little idea of a new feature that we can do.
Creature feature.
Oh, yes.
So I have to admit that I have stolen this idea. I did tell this person that I was stealing it. I think we should get listeners to send us certain words or phrases that we have to slip in somehow to the episode. And it can be anything, like, I don't know, chocolate bourbons or Pikachu. I don't know, I can't think of any other words right now, but
Yeah.
it can just be something random. We won't tell the listeners what it is, but then the person that's sent in a word will know. No, it's for them.
Oh, that's fun. That is
Yeah.
fun. Get creative.
Get creative. So send
Yeah.
us it over on Instagram and Facebook, and then
The Book of Faces.
between us, we'll pick the person that's going to drop it in, and we have to say it randomly.
Sounds good to me. That's
Yeah?
fun. Yeah.
I thought it was a bit fun too. You know.
A little
Yes.
bit of fun.
A little bit of fun. Yes.
Oh, Becky, my brain cannot fathom who was first last time. I think it might have been me.
I mean, new season, does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. Bex, do you want to start?
Yeah. This week, first episode of season 6 begins on the 23rd of October, 1989, in Boston, Massachusetts. And Massachusetts isn't spelt like how I thought it would be.
Oh, you've never seen it written down before?
No, I don't- it kind of just looks like
Got, loads of
Massachusetts.
C's in there, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's a
And
few-
loads of
well, no,
S's.
one C. There's only one C. There's quite a few S's. But
A few T's.
yeah, a few T's and a few S's.
And
There's
But
an
anyway.
A in there as well.
We can't judge. We're not the word police. We know what we're like. So, Charles Stuart and his wife, Carol, seemed like they had everything going for them. He was a general manager at an upscale fur store, and she was a lawyer. And together
Did
they
you
were
say
preparing
first?
A fur store?
fur. Yeah, fur.
Like boots
fur.
with the fur?
Fur. The whole club.
What, like from animals or fake fur?
I don't know. I'm assuming real fur. And we can judge. It's fine.
When is it set?
1980s. I reckon it was proper fur.
In the 1980s?
An upscale
yeah.
fur store, so I'm assuming expensive fur, meaning the...
Yeah, it's real fur. It's real fur. I'm
Yeah.
going no that it's not okay, because I think Tash is like, it's the 80s, it's fine, fuck it.
It's not like okay, but I think it was acceptable then, wasn't it?
In the 80s, I don't know.
I wasn't born.
I was not yet born either.
I was a twinkle in my dad's eye, or whatever the saying is.
No, you
Yeah.
were swimming round his ball sack. That's what you were doing. Just having a little swim. Just keep swimming.
Oh, can we move on from that?
From Tasha's dad's ball sack.
Right, let's get back to the story. I think I'm one sentence in.
So they sell animal skin.
Yeah, an animal skin fur store. And she was a lawyer, though, so she's nice.
Not an animal protection one, though.
Yeah. Anyway, so she was a lawyer. Carol was a lawyer then, and together they were preparing to welcome their first child into the world.
Ah, congrats,
Aw.
guys.
So she was, I think, 7
Top
months
shagger?
pregnant. Yeah. Top shagger. That evening, the couple attended a childbirth class at Brigham Women's Hospital. Carol was 7 months pregnant. The night was supposed to end with a drive home, maybe some dinner, and a little bit of conversation about the future. But, unfortunately, it ended in tragedy.
Oh, God. You go straight in there, Becky, don't you?
I know. Well, I thought I'd dive in. The couple had just left hospital when they stopped at a red light, and suddenly a African-American man in a tracksuit approached their vehicle. They didn't know who he was, and Charles said that the man tried to rob them. And then, when he wasn't getting what he wanted quick enough, he fired some shots into the car.
Oh.
Yeah, Charles was shot in the stomach.
Oh, my God. That escalated quick, didn't it?
He was panicking, trying to drive away, and then the person that was trying to rob them just must have panicked and ran off. And so he managed to get his phone. So it's unclear whether it was mobile or whether he managed to get to a payphone, as this was
The 80s, I feel like that was probably a payphone, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he managed to somehow dial 911 despite being shot. And his wife, Carol, she'd been shot as well.
Oh.
So he got to the phone. He said, "My wife's been shot. I've been shot." And he was like, "Oh, man, it hurts. It hurts." And my wife's making
It
noise,
does
but
hurt.
she's not making noise anymore. He was trying to see where she was shot, and by what he thinks that she was shot in the head, but
Oh
she was
my
making
God.
noise. She was like gurgling.
Bit gruesome.
Yeah. So she started making less and less noise. The dispatcher was trying to get the location, but Charles was confused. He gave quite unclear directions. He was just panicking and in pain as well. Emergency responders eventually found him by following the sounds of the sirens that they could hear on the 911 call through the phone, compared to and that's how they managed to find him. But unfortunately, by the time they got there, it was too late for Carol. Carol was rushed to the hospital, but she died the next morning at 10 to 3 in the morning. Doctors performed an emergency C-section. Her baby boy was delivered 9 weeks premature, but he had already suffered severe trauma and oxygen deprivation following the fact that Carol had died multiple times and they were trying to get her back. And unfortunately, very sadly, he only lived for 17 days and passed away.
Oh, boy. How awful.
Awful.
So in the following days of the attack, Charles was heartbroken.
Understandably.
So he'd lost his future. He was just... And obviously he was still recovering himself. So in the days that followed, Charles wrote his wife a farewell letter. And he put, "I will never again know the feeling of your hand in mine, but I will always feel you. I miss you and I love you. We must know that God's will was done. In our souls, we must forgive the sinner because he would." It was a letter of a grieving husband, a man that had just lost everything,
God,
and a man that
that's
was
so
crying out for
sad.
justice.
Awful.
Yeah, so the murder of Carol Stuart really shocked Boston at the time and the nation. Mayor Raymond Flynn vowed to hunt down the so-called monster who had attacked the Stuarts. He called for an aggressive crackdown on gun violence. So Charles had described this man that had attacked them as like a black man. He had a brief description, but not very much. But the police department responded immediately. They surged into Mission Hill, a predominantly black neighborhood, not far from where Charles claimed the shooting had occurred. Over 100 additional officers were deployed. Stops and frisks became constant. Strip searches weren't unusual. The message was clear. The killer would be found. But they're kind of mistreating everyone else at the same time.
Yeah.
And obviously, sounds a little bit racially motivated, everything that they're doing. They really was like, well, let's just go to all the black areas, all the African-American areas. That's what they kind of targeted. The press was equally relentless. The Boston Globe reported with confidence that the shooter likely lived in Mission Hill, in the housing projects there, and that he had committed similar crimes before, they were sure, just that they made up out of thin air. And overnight, the entire city became fixated on catching the black man in a tracksuit. Quotes. But behind the scenes, cracks were starting to form in Charles's story. Friends remembered Charles grumbling about Carol just weeks earlier, worried that she might not return to her high-paying legal job after the baby arrived. One friend even recalled Charles making a shocking suggestion that they should team up and kill Carol.
Yeah, all right. That's fucking weird.
That's fucking weird.
How do you come to that conclusion so quickly, though?
And also, how is that going to get her back into her high-paying job?
I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. I think he kind of resented the fact that she earned more than him or earned well. I don't know. But the whispers for the minute, they didn't make it to police. But not yet, anyway. Instead, investigators zeroed in on suspects from Mission Hill. And in December of 1989, so 2 months later, police arrested a man named Willie Bennett. Willie was African-American. He was an ex-convict whose nephew had apparently joked that Willie was responsible. That's all it took.
Not really a joke, though, is it?
No. So when Charles Stuart was shown Bennett in a police lineup, he reacted strongly, as though he had just seen the man who had ruined his life. But it looked like the case had been solved. But just beneath the surface, the truth was about to erupt. Oh, the truth was about to erupt. Please don't put the version of me rolling my R. How horrible.
I like
I was
it.
like, erupt.
I know,
Did you
I'm
like
definitely
it?
keeping...
it's nice.
Oh, no. Anyway, let's keep going.
I didn't get any nicer over the summer. Erupt.
Didn't get any nicer over the summer.
That needs to go on a t-shirt with like a really grumpy dog.
Yeah.
Just like, or a little cat, a grumpy cat, just like, I didn't get any nicer over the summer. So in January 1990, Charles Stuart's brother, Matthew, came forward with a kind of confession. He told investigators that something was playing on his mind, and he thinks that he had unknowingly played a role in Carol's murder. The night of, when everything happened, Matthew explained that he met Charles near the hospital and Charles handed him a Gucci bag filled with Carol's jewellery and a gun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a bit of an odd thing to have.
Matthew tossed both into a nearby river as he thought it was part of an insurance scam. Matthew,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll just chuck a load of jewellery in a river.
And a gun.
But Matthew wasn't the only brother with a story. Another brother, Michael, revealed that Charles had asked him weeks earlier for help killing Carol, but he'd refused.
Yeah, no shit. I don't think I'm reasonable.
No. So the police were like, actually, this kind of looks suspicious.
Smells fishy.
Yeah. Charles had kind of felt a switch on how the police were treating him, and he felt like
He was going to get killed.
they were closing in on him a little bit, that he's possibly going to get caught. That's a lot of people saying that he was involved. It was kind of getting him a bit stressed out. So the walls were closing in on him, and Charles made his final move. So on the morning of the 4th of January 1990, Charles drove to the Tobin Bridge over Mystic River, or Tobin, I think it's called. Tobin.
Tobin sounds right.
Yeah. He pulled his car to the side, stepped out, and jumped into the river.
What fucking pussy?
I know. Massive, massive vagina. The man Boston once saw as a victim, the grieving husband who had captured the nation's sympathy, had chosen suicide over facing justice. He was never tried, never convicted, never forced to answer for what he did to Carol or to their unborn child. But his brother Matthew wasn't spared. Matthew was convicted of obstruction of justice and insurance fraud. He served time. Years later, in 2011, he died of drug overdose.
I feel like they took it out on Matthew a little bit.
I think they did, but also he was like, oh, maybe I accidentally was involved with the murder because I seem to have gotten rid of jewellery and a murder weapon.
It's just weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I'd be like, if someone gave me a gun and was like, hey, get rid of this, I'd be like, fuck you. No. Not to their
But what
face,
was he
I wouldn't say that, 'cause
gaining?
then
Was
they could
there
have easily
like
murdered
an
me.
insurance claim that he put in, like, or just had enough of his nagging wife? Yeah, but one of his
we don't
brothers
really know
must
because he committed suicide.
It's just weird, isn't it? What a fucking dick. I'm actually really pissed off at him.
Well, I think we can be pissed
Yeah.
off at the,
I think
the
he
wife baby killer.
I think he had a certain lifestyle and he didn't want that to change. I don't know if he just wanted to
Just leave your wife.
get rid
Just
of the
leave her.
baby.
That's all you had to do.
Yeah, leave your wife.
Absolute
you could have
lord.
gone and lived the single life. And I think he didn't want to leave her because she was a lawyer, and he probably would have got all the child support from everything and all that from him. So the fallout from this case was enormous because the media had gone mental with Charles's story. Newspapers and TV anchors had declared Willie Bennett guilty before he had
poor
even
Willie.
set foot in a courtroom. The police, backed by Boston's mayor, had swarmed that area of Mission Hill with aggressive tactics, with the stop and frisk, with the strip searches, with the harassment. Innocent black residents were treated as criminals because one white man had lied.
It's not fair, is it? Fucking hell. You'd think 40 years later we'd be able to say,
I mean, the irony,
but
isn't
at least
it?
it's better now.
The irony that
But
this is the case.
It's exactly the fucking same.
I swear it was getting better for a while, and then
It's
No,
so fucking
actually, it's
shocking at
not.
the moment, isn't it?
the Harvard Gazette later wrote that the Stuart case inflamed racial tensions across the city, leaving scars that lasted for decades. In the immediate aftermath of Charles's suicide, Mayor Flynn apologised to the Bennett family, and decades later, in December 2023, Mayor Michelle Wu issued another apology, this time not only for Bennett's wrongful arrest, but the mistreatment of Boston's black communities during the investigation. Carol Stuart's family were devastated by her loss. They tried to salvage some good from the tragedy. They created a memorial fund to provide scholarships to local high school graduates in the Mission Hill neighborhood that was very wrongly targeted. In an almost poetic twist, one of those scholarships was awarded to Willie Bennett's daughter.
Oh, good.
It didn't erase the pain, it didn't bring Carol back, but it was something. Carol's father said it best. All she ever wanted was to be a good daughter, wife, and mother, and just be happy in her life. So the murder of Carol Stuart wasn't just a family tragedy, it was a crime that exposed the dangerous power of a single lie and the devastating consequences when a city and a nation believe it.
Fucking hell. Well, thanks, Becky.
Yeah, nice way to start it off. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was kind of a little bit of good in there. But poor Willie, man. Poor dude.
I know. It fucking sucks.
Charles is a piece of shit.
But I knew that from the start, because if you're selling animal body parts, like from a fur farm, you're not a good person.
No. Well, that's when you started being like, what? What does he do for a living? I was like, yeah, well, you wait and see.
But you know, I was being restrained because I was like, if he gets murdered, then I'm going to look like a bitch. So. But
he was the piece of shit.
Let's not wear fur, sell fur, do anything with fur apart from let it stay on the animal.
I've got a genuine question. What about, like, vintage fur? Because
that is, it's too late. They're dead.
So you're not against
let's not make
that?
more. Well, I wouldn't wear it, but what's the point of saying to somebody to burn it? They're already dead. It's already done.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, well, it's a bit like Ben when he went vegan. He had like a leather belt or a leather pair of shoes. He wasn't going to go and chuck them in the bin.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't buy more. Does that make sense?
That's fair.
Right. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? If you've got your granny's mink coat in the attic.
I mean, I don't, but I wouldn't reject it.
Yes, but would you reject it if it was brand new in a shop?
Yes, I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't even entertain it.
Go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for fur.
Right. My story.
Hold on then.
Yeah.
Are you angry at my taxidermy then?
No. Well, I don't know. Taxidermy, generally the animal dies. They don't go around murdering animals. Usually it's roadkill or something. Yeah. So, in my mind, your mouse, somebody's cat brought in.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, if that's what's happened, then that's what's happened. Do I want taxidermy? No. Am I going?
Well, I don't anymore either, do I?
But no, I've rarely heard of people going out specifically to kill for taxidermy.
True that.
It's usually, dead. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Who knows?
My story. God, I need to wake up. Brace yourselves. We're in for a ride.
Oh my.
Oh, here we go. The last time we did an episode, I did the story in Taiwan, I think it was Taiwan, about the family that all went mad and thought they were all possessed by different types of demons. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
And that girl got offed. And I said I might do a little mass hysteria series thing. And then we just fucked off and never came back. But I'd already got my mass hysteria script ready. So we're in for a bit of mass hysteria. Or is it?
Or is it?
You'll decide.
Well, it depends what year the person was claiming hysteria. Was it just a time where a woman was like, hey...
needed a vibrator?
I kind of want an orgasm every now and again, please.
So we all sugar.
Okay, the year is 1518.
Oh, well, that's orgasm possible hysteria.
Yep.
Prime dildo
Just
therapy.
needed a good fingering.
Europe is in the grip of relentless hardship. For decades, people have faced one catastrophe after another. Outbreaks
Plague.
of deadly... Exactly. Outbreaks of deadly diseases like smallpox and the mysterious English sweat had claimed countless...
I've had that a couple of times.
I've had a few English sweats in my time.
The fuck is English sweat?
Well, it's mysterious. I don't know. The mysterious English sweat had claimed countless lives. The bubonic plague was still lingering, reappearing in waves and devastating entire towns without warning. Harvests had failed repeatedly. Crops rot in the fields or never grow at all. Famine is widespread, and for many, food is scarce or completely out of reach. Most were surviving off stale bread. Delicious. The climate had shifted, bringing colder, wetter seasons. What we now call the Little Ice Age was settling in. I didn't know we had a Little Ice Age, but there we go. We did.
Was that when they all did ice skating on the Thames?
I don't know.
No, do I?
So,
No, me and my false facts.
Do you think they had ice skates in 15 something?
Oh. I don't know. I never get any of my facts right.
Carabeth will tell us.
I missed her.
Right. The climate's shifted, bringing colder, wetter seasons, and what we now call the Little Ice Age was setting in, shortening growing seasons and making survival even harder. Religious tensions are growing too. The Catholic Church is losing its grip as people begin to question its power and teachings. Whisper of reform are spreading. Needless to say, life was pretty awful. You were starving, sick, and terrified. For the people of Strasbourg, France, fear wasn't just in the body, it had settled deep in the mind. People claimed to see their dead loved ones walking through the streets. Some whispered of ghostly figures calling out in the night. One woman in particular said she saw her deceased husband wandering past her window, carrying his own severed head.
Oh,
Ooh, headless Nick.
dramatic, isn't it?
And just to jump in, ice skates were apparently 3000 BC.
Well then,
And then
my facts were
the
potentially
Dutch
right.
revolutionised them by sharpening the blades of the ice skates, which made of in the 13th century. So possibly people were skating about
I actually
everywhere.
have a massive fear of ice skating.
Are you scared of getting your fingers sliced off?
Yeah, because I went ice skating once and they were like, if you fall, make sure you make a fist with your hands. And I was like, well, I just don't want to do this.
I'm just not going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just could never do it. And if my kids want to go, I'm like, no. get
Yeah,
your
when
hands
we
cut
went
off.
with school, someone fell. And you know when you fall and your legs kind of flick up in the air? They'd
Yeah.
done that, but they sliced through someone's leg.
Ah.
Yeah.
Icky.
So no fingers, but there was a leg that was cut. No, it wasn't like
And then
super,
they-
super deep.
Oh, it's not for me.
The leg
yeah,
didn't
no.
burst off. But
When I watch
Drama.
like artistic ice skating, when they're all spinning and throwing up in the air and everything,
I do enjoy watching it.
yes, but I'm always like, those are sharp and they're near your face.
So sharp.
Yeah.
And it's slippy. You could fall. There's so many accidents to be had on ice.
Very, very dangerous, people. Just
There
don't do
is.
it.
It's not for me.
yeah.
And
But-
it's cold.
For these people in Strasbourg, I think ice skating really is on the bottom of the priorities.
sorry.
Yeah. They're not really thinking about going for a nice skate on a Sunday afternoon. They're like, I don't want the plague.
Maybe,
Don't cough at me.
just maybe, if they'd done that, they wouldn't have been so hysterical.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know
That's
if they
probably
were
how they got the
hysterical.
sweats, though. That's how the sweats creeped up.
The English sweats from all the ice
Yeah, the
skating.
English sweats.
The mysterious English sweats.
I wonder if they have the French sweats and the English person was like, oh, gotta gosh, I'm sneaky.
Oh, God.
Sneaky sweats. Come on then, let's go.
Okay. And then, in July 1518, something pushed them over the edge. A woman stepped into the street and began to dance.
I thought you were going to began to sweat.
If she was dancing hard enough, she would have been sweaty.
She would.
I suppose she would have been.
This woman was called Fro Trophée. On a hot day in mid-July 1518, she stepped out into the narrow streets of Strasbourg and began to dance. There was no music, no celebration, just movement, wild, unrelenting, and without purpose. She danced for hours. At first, people may have watched in amusement or confusion, but as the hours turned into days, concern grew. She couldn't stop.
She was doing a dance-a-thon.
She just couldn't stop.
She was raising some money for a local charity.
In 1518. Everything was a
She was
fucking
raising
local
money
charity.
to buy her first pair of ice skates. She saw them in the shop window. They were Dutch.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Has anyone missed this?
The Dutch don't get the sweats, by the way.
They're immune to the English sweats.
Historical accounts say she danced for 4 to 6 days straight. No rest, no food. Her feet blistered.
Quite a lot of dancing.
That's a lot of dancing.
What kind of dance was it?
She was just like crazy dancing, like waving about and doing a little jig. I don't know, like 1518 dancing, you know. A bit of doing a bop.
Bopping.
Yeah.
I wonder if she slut dropped at all.
I bet she
Probably
did.
not. No, not in 1518. You get killed for that kind of shenanigans.
Only if her legs were showing.
My God, I saw an ankle.
I wonder if she showed a bit of ankle. Sexy missus.
And then everybody I'm sweating! Shit! Is it the ankles?
My ankles are sweating.
Is it the English sweats? Shit!
Sacré bleu!
And it's like,
Get the
oh,
ice
sacre
skates.
bleu sweats.
Right, no. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry.
Sorry, this is actually a really serious topic.
No,
Go on.
we're very tired, so the ridiculousness is not going to get any better. So, her feet blistered and bled. At one point, she reportedly collapsed from sheer exhaustion, only to wake up and begin dancing again.
I just can't control my feet. Woo!
As if something had taken hold of her body. Blood seeped.
Michael Jackson.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being serious now. It's not even funny.
Okay. Blood seeped through her shoes. Still, she kept
Ow.
moving. Whether it was physical compulsion, psychological break, or something no one could explain, Frau Trophée became the spark that lit a terrifying fire. Somebody's got to do the little Michael Jackson, because I can't get it out of my head now. Can anybody? There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm Michael Jackson.
Is that
One of
Ali G?
those things.
Was it Ali? Who did it? Was it Michael? Was it Ali G?
Is that one of those things that we think happened? What's it called? You know, like...
Oh,
Mandela
Mandela
effect.
effect.
Is that a Mandela effect? Did Michael Jackson never do that?
No, he did do the...
He did do the hee-hee, but he didn't just go
But
Michael Jackson.
I'm Michael Jackson.
I don't think so. I think that was either...
Was that from Bo Selector with
Yeah, it
Keith
must have
Lemon
been
or
that.
whatever his name is, Francis somebody or other.
I mean, in his life, he probably did say I'm Michael Jackson.
Yeah, probably.
I think it was
fucking
Bo
hell.
Selector. It was either that or Ali G, one of the others.
Oh, God.
Proper
Those were the
Crim Bo
days.
Selector.
Right, back to my terrifying fire of
Yeah,
dance
sorry.
and sweat, yeah? Within days, others began to join her. At first, it was just a few. But by the end of the week, it was dozens, men, women, and teens. Locals who seemingly had no connection to one another swept up the same strange compulsion. They danced in the streets, in the courtyards, in front of churches. No music played, and yet their bodies wouldn't stop.
Okay, that is kind of weird, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's what...
Dance with my hands above my head. That's what they do. Like Jesus.
So day and night they moved until their feet bled, their muscles gave out, and their bodies collapsed. And still, like Fro Trophée, many of them would rise again and continue. By the peak of the outbreak, it's believed that as many as 400 people had been afflicted.
Gosh.
But this wasn't the jolly scene you might be imagining. People screamed in pain and pleaded for help, but none could explain why they were dancing at all. They simply said they had to. They couldn't stop. And as the number of dancers grew, so did the panic. Faced with a growing crisis, the city leaders turned to the medical experts of the time. One prominent physician whose name hasn't survived, but whose advice certainly has, declared the cause to be hot blood, because everyone knows the main symptom for hot blood is relentless dancing.
Yeah. Oh, they were obsessed with bleeding you back then. They were like, oh, you have too much blood in your body.
Yes, it's bad blood.
Should your blood, like, when is it classed as hot? Because obviously your blood is going to be like body temperature,
30,
so like
or
36 or whatever degrees.
So I think basically when you start dancing relentlessly with no music for days on end, that's when you've got hot blood.
Right. So not something I should have had up till now, but
It could happen. It could happen.
at any moment.
At any moment. Nobody's
Wonder
safe.
where I'd choose to dance.
Well, you wouldn't have a choice in the matter. Wherever your blood
It's
got
true.
hot.
Yeah.
It hits that temperature and your feet start tapping to the beat. But hey, you know what? If he's got a cure, then great.
Yeah.
And he did. And guess what that cure was?
To stop?
Cool.
No.
Cool the blood.
Ice.
No.
Ice baby.
What was it?
Oh, it was to bleed them. I bet he loved a good bleed.
No bleeding.
Or leeches.
Cut off their hair?
I thought you were going to say head.
Pull out their hair.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's not as it's as stupid as what he said. He said the cure for the hot blood and the dancing sickness was more dancing.
Oh, to just let them get it out of their
That was
system.
my next guess.
Yeah.
So he was clapping along, going, more dancing, girls. More dancing.
Don't stop. Yes.
He was giving Carl, wasn't he? I bet Carl would have enjoyed this.
He probably would have done as.
He would.
I'm just thinking of Carl enjoying something.
Ugh.
I think about Carl a lot.
I think about Carl
And he's
more than
playing.
I should. Elena, your sister is here.
Fucking weirdo.
She's come to dance.
Oh, he danced with her a bit, didn't he? He was.
Well,
seen
that's what I'm thinking of
Yeah.
him.
Ugh. Anyway, if you haven't listened to our Carl, oh, what was his name? Carl Tanzler. No, Carl Tanzler. If you haven't listened to Carl Tanzler episode, you need to find it and go and listen to it.
We reference it a lot.
Because Carl comes up a lot.
You're missing out. Go back and listen to that one and then come back if you want. Or go listen in order like a normal person. But yeah, Carl was a good one. Good episode.
So yes, to stop this curse of people uncontrollably dancing themselves to death, we must get them to dance more. It's obvious.
Right.
So, the city council, probably desperate and a little terrified, they leaned into it. They didn't try to stop the dancers. Instead, they hired musicians to play for
What's
them.
the if you can't beat them, join them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's obviously where that saying came from.
So, they gave them a bit of music. They even built a stage in the centre of the town.
I think nice. Get a hog roast on, lovely.
These people that are dancing are screaming,
You're drowning it out
help!
with the
Make it stop! And then some
You're
guy
drowning
with
it out with the music.
some
it's
guy with a
fine.
fiddle and the doctor going, dance! And then yes, make it stop!
Guy with a fiddle.
I hope there was an accordion as well.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Someone with a triangle.
I don't know if they had them in 1518, babe.
I bet they did. They
What,
had ice skates.
triangles?
I mean, they had triangles for shape. Had they discovered the beauty of the musical instrument.
Just lost my headphones. I've laughed so hard.
They cleared out the halls and public spaces and filled them with the dancers.
Well, at least they were dry.
Just so you know, the triangle wasn't invented yet. It was invented in the 16th century. Yeah, that's the right one, isn't it? If it's 15 something. Right.
Oh, I can't.
Could have been.
Yeah, could have been. There could have been a
Yeah.
triangle.
Or a tambourine.
Yeah.
Could be anything, guys.
Definitely a tambourine.
Fiddle.
So, they filled all these public spaces with the dancers, hoping that encouraging the movement would help it burn itself out. In some cases, they even hired dancers, healthy people unaffected by the affliction, to join in and coach the victims into keeping the rhythm going.
Yeah.
Oh, but there was a really sassy salsa dancer just like, oh no, darling, you must do it this way.
Salsa. I'm not sure there would have been salsa, but, you know.
Oh, well, don't make me, I'm not looking up anything else. I've reached out my limit.
Well, not in France.
Not in Strasbourg, anyway. But can you imagine, like, you've been moving for like 3 weeks on end. Like, you've got no foot left. It's just like bone and bits of flesh hanging off. And
That would be unfortunate.
And some dickheads walking next to you
bones.
going,
You know what they
Bits of
needed?
flesh.
Some nice clogs. That would have been better to dance in.
well, I'm sure they would
I
have
bet
loved some
that'd hurt.
clogs. But they were starving and poor and probably just dressed.
Oh, shit.
Their shoes were probably made out of cloth and cow poo.
It was all the rage.
Very fashionable. Have you seen my cowpat shoe?
Right. Okay. So they've got
Cow pumps.
pro dancers. They've got a band. They've got a hog roast.
They're just making a party out of it.
I mean, I think fine.
Yes, but remember, these people are in pain.
I know. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to make it less terrifying.
Tash is a bit like the mayor out of Jaws. Like, we're just having a pie. We can't shut the beach.
It's fine.
Just let everyone dance to death. They're only poor.
What would they be doing anyway on a Thursday?
Exactly.
Yeah. Just let them go out in style.
It sounds unbelievable.
It does sound unbelievable.
It does sound unbelievable. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But it is indeed exactly what happened. For weeks, the city poured resources into fueling the very thing they feared. It's one of those moments in history that makes you pause and think, how on earth did anyone think that was a good idea? But this was the early 1500s. Neurology wasn't a thing, so hot blood it is.
It was either hot blood or bad air. They loved bad air back then. The whole
Also.
miasma theory. Everything was bad air.
Bad air.
But also, what theory do you have, girls? Because I haven't got one.
Well, mass hysteria would be my go-to, seems as that's the whole
Oh, yeah.
theme.
I'm going to wait until the end of Emma's story when she explains it all. Okay.
And so, the dancers kept dancing. At the height of the crisis, as many as 15 people a day were dying from
Oh,
exhaustion.
that's sad.
Oh, flipping egg.
No, this is bad, girls. Like, people's bones are showing. They've broken their legs from dancing. They've got bones poking out. Their feet are fucked. It's blood and guts and shit and gore. It's horrendous because they're not stopping to poo. It's
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that.
there's vomit everywhere. It's
They'll have like sores and everything, won't they? On
like
like...
open pussy abscesses, anything you could think of.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of the old syphilis. Open pussy abscesses.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's just bodily fluid squirting fucking everywhere.
Squirt.
Spurting around. Trickling.
Oh.
So,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
15 people a day were dying from exhaustion, strokes, or
That is
heart
a lot.
attacks. That is a lot. People were quite literally dancing themselves to the grave. Absolute pure insanity. At the sight of the dancing people screaming in pain as blood oozed from their shoes before dropping dead, the city officials began to slowly realise that the music, stagers and dancing coaches were actually feeding into the crazy and not helping at all.
Oh, shit.
Ah, who'd have thought?
Who knew?
I mean, I'm surprised.
Tash the mayor over there is surprised.
Shit, my plan didn't work. Oh,
Oh no!
awkward.
Sorry.
I thought we were just having a pie.
Back to the drawing board.
So they put on their thinking hats and decided that this was a spiritual infliction, not a medical one.
Okay.
They thought that maybe their town had been cursed by Saint Vitus.
Ah,
So coincidentally, he had a shrine on a mountaintop nearby. Saint
Yeah.
Vitus, or Vitus? Vitus? Yeah, Vitus. Saint Vitus was, after all, a patron saint associated with dancing and divine punishment.
oh.
So if I had been there, Saint Vitus would have been my first guess as being the problem.
I think it's a good guess.
But hey, what do I know? I wasn't there.
You weren't there, and but also, if you were there, would you have had the knowledge that you have now? Maybe not.
Look, if I was there, I would have known that St. Vitus is the patron saint of divine punishment and dancing because there's a motherfucking shrine in my village. And
Yes,
it's 1518,
there
so I'm
is.
religious as fuck. So, yeah, I know about the
You are,
dude.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have been able to read. She would have been hung as a witch.
She's
You weren't allowed
Yeah,
to
but
read.
Emma definitely would have been a witch.
Massive. Yeah, definite witch.
You would have been a massive witch.
Right, well,
Yeah.
I'd have been dead. So, anyway.
But you wouldn't have been a gingerbread house witch. You'd have been like spooky witch and that reads books and stuff. But like, leave me alone and everything will be fine.
Yeah,
Leave
like
me
a
with
nice
my cats
witch.
and dogs.
Yeah, just leave me with
I
my
reckon you'd have
herbs
come
and my
down
books.
to the main town for a bit of a boogie though, with the rest of us.
Yeah, maybe. I'd have tried to help, I think. Discreetly, like rub some herbs on your feet and stuff.
I don't mind a herb.
Sounds
or two.
great.
Yeah. Into that open sore, bit of pus, stick in some thyme or some basil, that'll do the trick. I don't know. I don't know fuck all about witchcraft. I do. Actually, those books they're witchcraft books.
So you'd have read those
Yeah.
and come to
She
save
would have
us.
fucking written them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so St. Vitus. So the question was now, how do we appease this saint? So they put their heads together and hatched a plan. First of all, everyone must wear red shoes.
Also, my
Oh,
first
can
my
only
first
start
thought,
there.
That's always the first step
Please,
to a
when in
plan.
doubt, red shoes.
Red shoes. So they had all the dancers put on.
Just check and see if I've got any.
So they had all the dancers put on some red shoes. I can't find a reason for the red, so let's just say it was because maybe it looked fancy, it looked nice.
Disguise the blood.
Disguise the blood, yeah.
Nice, good thought, Becky. Good thought.
Then they thought St. Vitus would probably love a wax statue of himself, because who doesn't love horrifying waxworks?
Well, I like to look at myself, so why not? You
Well,
know.
there we go. Everyone likes them. So they gave one of those to his shrine. Then they led the dancers in their little red shoes, all jiggling and shaking up the mountain to the shrine, and made each one offer a single penny to Saint Vitus.
That seems fair.
Okay? red shoes, wax figure, penny.
Yep.
And guess what?
It stopped.
It worked.
Oh, fucking hell. If only they'd thought about that earlier.
It did. No more people began dancing, and the people that were already dancing slowly stopped.
Jesus.
And that's how the dancing plague of Strasbourg came to an end. Red shoes, shrines, and offering to saints.
Do they still celebrate that?
No, it was
Commemorate
bad,
it?
It was a bad time.
Do they commemorate it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, I don't think they have Dancing Plague Day.
I'd kind of like to go if there was one.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, can we go?
Can you imagine you have to like cosplay it? So you dress up like a
that's
15,
what you'd be
18
doing,
peasant,
innit?
like just blood and guts
Red
and gore.
shoes.
Red shoes,
penny
pennies.
and a wax.
Shit down your
wax
leg.
person. I'm sorry, they could be coining it in that town doing that.
Could actually. Maybe we should write to them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you fucking idiots with your English sweating mystery or whatever it's called.
Go back to your English sweats.
The question that we're left with is what the fuck happened? How do hundreds of people start dancing uncontrollably, some to the point of death, and then just stop? Modern historians and scientists have wrestled with these questions for decades. And while there's no single definitive answer, a few theories have gained serious traction. Ergot poisoning. One of the most popular ideas is ergotism, a form of poisoning caused by...
Mould.
From...
The air.
Bad air.
No.
Blood.
No.
Shit.
What's the only thing these people were eating?
I can't remember.
Oh, flour, bread. Wheat.
Bread. Yes. Caused by eating rye bread contaminated with a fungus called Claviceps purpurea. Ugh, purpurea.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sounds great.
This ergot produces hallucinogenic alkaloids. Those fuckers. Similar to LSD. And it can cause twitching,
Sounds fun.
convulsions, hallucinations, and even, as if the twitching, convulsions, and hallucinations wasn't bad enough, irrational behaviour.
No, not irrational behaviour. I reckon that's kind of this sort of theory is what I agree on. Some sort of poisoning or mushroom or, like mushrooms can do weird stuff. Like the cordyceps mushroom makes ants go crazy.
It does, you're right. I know about that mushroom.
Yeah.
What do the ants do?
Oh, it kind of brainwashes, makes the ant turn into a zombie, and then it will climb up like a bit of grass, and then the mushroom will burst through its head, and then it will get eaten by a bird, and then the cycle of the mushroom will happen again.
Does the bird go crazy, or does it shit it out?
No, it shits it
No,
out.
Right.
It poos on the floor, and then an ant crawls through it and gets infected. The cordyceps mushroom in insects is gnarly as hell. Sometimes they basically liquefy the insect, and it's horrible. I'm glad I'm not an ant.
I'm glad you're
All
not
the
an ant.
animals, I'm glad I'm not an ant.
Yeah, I'd take the dancing plague over being an ant.
You'd also die, though.
Well, she might not. She might have been... They didn't all die.
I'd get straight-jacketed until I didn't dance anymore, and then until they figured out a clue.
Yeah, well, we know now, don't we? Red shoes, penny, wax.
Yeah.
Or we know what we're doing. You can just ring up the Department of Health and let them know. Take me to wherever it was. Strasbourg, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get me over there with a wax figure and a penny.
So
And my red dot lines. Right.
Ergot poisoning. Sounds promising.
Like that.
Well, plausible, doesn't it?
Until you realise that ergot also tends to cut off blood flow to extremities, which would have made dancing non-stop nearly impossible.
Impossible.
Plus, it usually hits scattered individuals, not whole groups. So maybe not.
I mean, But it wasn't the whole town, was it? So that is scattered.
It was like 400 people, which is
Do you
probably
not think it's a mix of mass hysteria and something like that? I
Maybe.
reckon some people just did it for the attention.
Yeah, there's always one, isn't there?
Oh, I need a bit of
Attention
attention.
seeker.
I'm just going to fucking die.
I'm just gonna die. Fuck everything.
Right. Option
I'm
2.
gonna die. Fuck you up.
Mass psychogenic illness or mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
This is the most widely accepted theory today. It's a psychological phenomenon where groups of people under intense stress begin to exhibit the same physical symptoms without a physical cause. Think of it as a collective breakdown. So in a society, oh, fucking hell. In a society battered by famine, plague, and religious fear, the mind can manifest suffering in the body. And this wasn't an isolated case. Similar outbreaks of strange behaviour happened in other parts of Europe, including nuns meowing like cats and whole villages convulsing or laughing uncontrollably for days.
I feel like I do both of those things.
I was meowing at my children earlier, like a complete cretin.
I definitely meow quite a lot and I laugh uncontrollably often.
I meow at my cat a lot, especially in the morning when I'm giving him his food.
Yeah, but nuns just meowing
Oh,
without...
but I'm not a
presence of-
nun. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not a nun. Surprising for some, but I am not a nun.
I am.
Yeah, only for Halloween.
And the sexy type. Option 3, religious ecstasy or ritual possession. Some scholars argue the dancers were experiencing a form of religious trance, not unlike ecstatic movements found in some cults or spiritual traditions. St. Vitus was already associated with seizures and uncontrollable movement, so belief itself might have played a powerful role, especially in a deeply religious society. Did they believe they were cursed, possessed? Were they seeking divine punishment or release? In the 1500s, belief could be as powerful as any illness. In the end, we may never know for sure what happened on the streets of Strasbourg in 1518. Was it illness? Was it trauma? Was it the mind turning on itself? Or maybe it was something else entirely. All we know is that for one strange summer, hundreds of people started to dance and couldn't stop.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is.
Yarsh.
And that's my story.
Well, thank you.
I loved it.
The strawberry that had it all.
Yeah, I kind of want a t-shirt with, like, the dancing plague, people dancing on
With
it.
the red shoes.
I'd wear that. Yeah,
like
with the red
completely
shoes.
black and white. Like completely
Just the black and
but just
white,
with the
almost
red.
like they sketch it a lot of the times because
Yeah.
obviously they didn't have photographs then. I kind of want that.
They didn't know.
I'll make it happen.
Kind of want that.
The badass dancing
Please.
plague of Strasbourg. Yeah, I'll make one. I'll make stickers, maybe not t-shirts. Let's
Yeah,
not push
stickers.
it.
Yeah.
I kind of like the t-shirt I have. Just put Strasbourg Rave 15.99 or whatever it was.
1518.
Yeah, but
Thanks-
like you
thank
know,
you
like
for
the
listening.
Woodstock, like the Woodstock t-shirts and stuff. Make it in that, like
I feel like
Strasbourg
that would be really niche.
15.99.
The iron-ons, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Transfers.
I've got canvas bags. I haven't got any t-shirts though.
Great.
Sorry,
Well, we're halfway there.
but I can do stickers. Definitely.
I'll have a sticker.
Oh, definite
Strasbourg.
stickers. Yeah,
The Strasbourg
For me-
Rave of 1518.
Strasbourg.
People were like, what the fuck?
I'd wear that. I'd wear it every day. I'd wear it at work.
You'd smell
Never be like,
like them. It'd be like you were there.
I just want to make it authentic, and I'll wear my
Authentic,
red
yeah.
shoes. I'll carry a penny and a wax figure everywhere, and throw pennies at
idea.
people. Here you are.
Take it.
Do it, and then dance away. That was a
anyway,
good story, Emma. I loved it.
thank
Perfect
you.
one to bring us back. Back,
Yes.
baby.
We're back. Go on, Tash.
So I started this sort of little segment that I do.
Segment.
Oh, I like
like
segment.
that
It reminds me
word.
of chocolate orange.
Segment?
I hate segment. Whoa.
What am I meant to call it?
segment. It's because
I know.
it's a segment of an orange. That's why she doesn't like it. She hates orange food.
That used to make me laugh so much. And we used to ask you, so do you like carrots? Do you like do you like pumpkins? We just used to ask you so many random foods.
Right.
Anyway,
It's your little bit. Your little bit.
My little input. I ask ChatGPT to create me a short story. So I pick a subject and something that I want to include, and I get chat to create the story. And this one goes as follows.
Oh.
Nurse Evelyn Hale hated the east wing of St. Aldrich. The halls were dim, the tiles yellow, the air somehow thicker. It was where Dr. Malcolm Rains worked, an eccentric surgeon who scoffed at nanotech and AI-assisted procedures.
God, he'd scoff at us.
Preferring what he called organic healing traditions.
Okay.
So he's a quack.
Yeah. Patients assigned to him...
Don't you dare say that about Dr. Malcolm.
Yeah, leave him alone. Patients assigned to him rarely came back. Officially, they were transferred. But Evelyn had worked in hospitals long enough to know when people simply disappeared.
Dum, dum, dum.
One night, during a storm that rattled the windows...
If I'm really cool, I'm going to put in some sound effects here. If I haven't done it, just imagine that I did.
Okay.
Okay. Storm.
Oh, such
Lightning.
good sound effects. There's so much lightning.
Is that what you're doing, like?
That's what I do every time there's lightning. I'm like,
Did you see it? Did you see the flash?
how many seconds until the noise?
Let's count.
1, 2. So Evelyn was ordered to deliver supplies to Rain's wing. The corridors were unusually silent. No hum of machines, no distant beeping monitors, just the drip, drip, drip of leaky pipes.
Oh, God, I hate a leaky pipe.
It's fucking annoying. She found the ward's door ajar. Inside, the stench of copper and rotting moss.
Oh, God,
hit
I
her
thought you were
throat.
going to say something else. The stench of cock.
It was Chat's story, not mine.
Yes, sorry.
Under the glare of a single surgical lamp, a patient lay strapped to the table. Black, glistening shapes clung to their skin.
Ew.
At first, Evelyn thought they were tubes. Then one shifted. Then another.
Oh, they're worms.
Leeches.
Ah.
Dozens of leeches.
Emma's face. Emma's cringing so much. She's had to cup her own face.
I don't like it.
Well, it's not nice, is it?
I'm surprised they didn't get the leeches out in Strasbourg, you know.
Well, Becky did mention it.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The patient whimpered through the gag. Evelyn froze, bile rising.
Bile?
From the yeah, she felt sick.
Okay. Ooh, bile.
From the
I don't like
shadows.
any of this bile.
Well, it's not meant to be a nice story, is it?
Right, I'll shut up.
From the shadows, Dr. Rains stepped forward, his lab coat stiff with stains.
Yeah.
They
It's last stiff with his cock. Leaving its stench everywhere.
Stiff like a teenager's bed sock.
And
fucking glad I don't have boys, I'm telling you.
oh dear.
They draw out the sickness, he said softly. Machines
Oh, don't
cleanse
whisper.
nothing, but leeches, they know what to take. They choose.
Oh, Malcolm.
Evelyn's voice caught in her throat. This is medieval. You're killing them. Rain smiled. His eyes were fever bright, rimmed in red. Killing? No, purifying. The
Oh, he's one
lamp
of them,
buzzed
is he?
overhead. Yeah. The lamp buzzed overhead. Then. Yeah. The power flickered. The sound of sucking, wet and greedy.
Oh,
That's horrible.
why does this sound like any minute it's going to turn into a porno?
I think it already is.
Everyone's
The minute
gonna
he
take
came
it.
swing with his swinging. swinging. Stiff.
No, it's not. Come on, this is really serious. I worked really hard on this.
But
with
you did do a
ChatGPT.
porn star voice for Evelyn. You did. Oh,
That's
you're
just my
kidding.
sexy voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can that not be a suggestion for next time? Like a kind of scary,
Kinky one. Scary
kind
kink.
of porno.
Yeah, I can do a kinky one. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she did. To be fair, she doesn't have to make it kinky. We make it kinky.
Yeah.
Anyway, greedy sucking.
Yeah, I'll do that sentence again, but don't. It's a serious sentence, okay?
It's not. Come on.
The power flickered. The sound of sucking, wet and greedy, filled the silence. When the light steadied, Evelyn staggered back. The patient's chest no longer moved. The leeches had swollen grotesquely, fat as fists, their slick bodies pulsing with stolen blood. I've been practicing my reading.
It's good. It's good. It's really fucking good. I'm swollen leeches pulsing.
The leeches look like my hair. Look like
Throbbing. Throbbing, that's what they're doing.
Robin.
Oh.
throbbing.
Rains raised his arms, and Evelyn saw them covered in writhing leeches too, hanging from his flesh like obscene jewellery.
That's gross.
His veins bulged, feeding
Bulge.
on...
I'm sorry, but your ChatGPT is making this pornographic
Your dirty
Bulge
mind just making
and
this
throbbing.
pornographic.
and greedy sucking.
You just are horny all the time.
Not untrue, but still, come on.
His veins bulged, feeding them even as they fed on him. You see, he whispered, voice trembling with devotion. They've tasted me. I am the cure. Soon they will taste. Stop it.
Come on, they've tasted me.
Listen. The leeches want what the leeches want. They've tasted me. I am the cure. Soon they will taste everyone. The lamp died completely then, plunging the room into dark. Evelyn heard only his ragged breath, the patient's gurgling last gasp,
God, she's still going. Her chest stopped
and the
moving ages
hungry,
ago.
endless crawling. The end.
Well,
So,
I don't know what to say.
yeah.
that was good shit.
So if you enjoy my AI stories,
I enjoyed that very much.
Send me
I
over
did
some
enjoy
like
that.
things just to put into chat, and then maybe your idea will be made into a story.
Who knows?
Whilst we have been recording, I posted a picture onto our Instagram
Aye.
and onto our Facebook, and we have had some little messages, some little welcome back, some likes. So, who has replied? Let's have a look. John has replied. Hello, John.
John.
Jessica. Hi,
Jessica.
Hello.
Sarah, or Sarah, sorry, I should say,
Hello.
Hiya.
has replied. And then over on Facebook, we've got other replies as well.
God, we're just so goddamn popular.
So popular.
I would have
People like
thought
us
people
so
would have just been
much.
like, fuck those guys. They just-
Joey has messaged.
Oh, Joey, hello.
Saying good because we've missed you ladies so much, and then we have got some likes as well. So
Popular.
thanks for waiting for us.
Oh, you're troopers. You really are. We'll always come back. We'll always come
will.
back.
Like
Too
a
much
bad
fun
rash.
to stop. Yep.
Yeah.
Like ergot poisoning or a leech.
Like pulsating,
bulgy.
throbbing leeches.
Sucking leeches.
Sexy leeches. Sexy slag leeches.
Do you want to know something funny about that?
What?
I put in what I want for the story, and then you can make like chat go harder, harder, harder. But I made sure it kept in that sentence
Fuck me.
Thank
about
you.
the sucking wet and greedy leeches.
I mean,
thought you'd like it.
that made the story.
I mean, you can tell how much we like a story by how much we interrupt you, so...
I know, it's true, isn't it? Yeah, how invested we are. And how much Emma has to work on editing that part.
Oh, fuck it.
That
I'm
was
not gonna
fine.
edit it.
You keep all that
I'm
in.
gonna edit it. Yeah, you're right. Right, let's go.
Right.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. You can catch us at all the usual places: Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you may listen to your podcasts. Don't forget to send over the words or sentences that we can add into the show so you can hear your little random things said. And then maybe we can let other people guess what it is that we have thrown into the
like
show
the next week
randomly.
we can tell them. You'd be like, oh,
You know,
by the way,
like
it was
purple,
this.
orange, or whatever. I don't know.
Purple waffle.
Blue waffle.
It was blue waffle, and don't look it up.
I think, didn't we talk about that last time and I got it
Yeah,
wrong?
we
as
talked
well?
about it loads of times.
all the fucking time.
I think I just
Scarred.
like everyone correcting me.
Well, because we're 12-year-old boys. That's why, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Anyway, stay safe, everyone.
Don't kill people.
And keep it weird.
That'll be easy for us.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Spine chillers and serial killers, where the chills meet the laughter spillers.